Stick them up. Today I'm going to talk about this painting, which is called Go to Jail. Did this a few years ago during the big crash, the austerity, the credit crunch as it started out to be, but then of course it was the recession, which was started by the bankers. So what I did was I almost noticed immediately when the bankers caused this through greed that in a matter of weeks the blame had been switched from the banks and the bankers to the poor, and the poor were getting the blame, and it was people on benefits and benefit fraud. That's who we were looking at as scapegoats. Nobody seemed that bothered about prosecuting bankers, and no bankers have gone to jail, unless they live in Iceland. But all the other bankers, they've walked away from this. So this painting was, this is a painting of me that my daughter took. This is a photograph rather. This is a photograph that my daughter took, and this was just me pulling the dog lead. I had the dog lead in my back pocket, and I was taking out the dog lead. So this is a photograph of me taking out my dog lead. But what I wanted to do was how the media at the time manipulated people's opinion, and so by putting suggestions in places, it tells us that we no longer see that person who's just getting a dog lead. We've now got this criminal, this guy with a gun. You know, he's a low-life criminal. He's a thief. He's a robber, and he should be in jail. And that's what it's trying to make us think. That's who he has become now, through manipulation and suggestion and altering our opinions. And it takes us totally away from the fact that it's this guy. It's this guy. He's the guy who should be going to jail. Go directly to jail. Monopoly got it right. That's the guy who should be going to prison. Not working class or people on benefits. People on benefits, so what? Someone's trying to snaffle away an extra 20 quid a week or something. What's that to the economy? Nothing compared to the trillions upon trillions of money snaffled away by these people. Yeah, this is the big picture that they want us to look at, with this guy, the criminal. Yeah, he's, look at him stuffing a few dollars, a few single dollars in his pocket. Yeah, let's get him. But let's not get this guy. Let's let them walk away. So this painting also comes with this real 9mm handgun, which is which has this really interesting thing inscribed on the side, which says read owner's manual, which I'd have thought they're pretty straightforward how these things work, but no, maybe you need to read a manual. Maybe you need a few diagrams in case you get it wrong. So this comes on the painting. That comes attached, and I put this on because I was using a lot of real weapons at the time, like the AK-47s. I've got 6 pieces with real AK-47s on them, and I wanted to use this because I didn't want to use a toy gun or anything fake, because it takes away the power, and the power being that this is a real weapon that would be used in a robbery. And these people have robbed us. We have, as a society, been robbed and are being robbed, and so I wanted to make that very real indeed. That although they might not be pointing these things at us, they are still literally taking the money out of our pockets. So that goes on there normally when it's been exhibited. So this painting is called Go to Jail, and we must remember who the real criminals are. It's not the people on benefits. They're they're at the very bottom of the ladder, just trying to live. Just trying to get by. Like the rest of us. It's these guys, it's the Philip Greens, it's their Philip Greens who acid strips companies and pockets the money himself and has 4 yachts and doesn't pay a penny in tax in Britain. It's people like that, and the bankers, greedy people, but greed on a scale that the rest of us can't even conceive of. In fact, the figures are so vast that we can't conceive of them. I probably couldn't even pronounce them. If I saw the number written down, I probably couldn't even pronounce it. It's got so many zeros. Thousands upon thousands of millions upon millions. Trillions upon trillions of money that's been robbed from us. These people need to be in jail. Anywho, that's what this was about.
And everybody's looking for someone to blame, aren't they? Is it immigrants? Is it people on benefits? It was the fucking banks! They showed you them doing it on the fucking news! Am I the only person that remembers that? Am I going fucking crazy? Do you know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of watching Columbo at my granny when I was wee. Columbo! They'd show you the murder in the pre-credit sequence. It wasn't a whodunit. It was about Columbo proving that the guy did it. And then halfway through, my granny'd always go, I think it was her. No, Granny, it was fucking him! They showed you him doing it with a fucking paperweight. It's exactly the same thing with austerity. I think it's those Polish cunts round the corner. It was a